Colleagues, we would like to welcome you to Cebu, to the APEC Finances and Central Bank Deputies meeting. Before we start, let me call on Treasurer Undersecretary Roberto Tan to give us his opening remarks.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Distinguished APEC colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant morning to all of you. And it is my honor to welcome you here to Cebu. The Philippines is known for its beauty and diversity of its various attractions, the depth of its cultural heritage, and the warmth and hospitality of the people, of which Cebu stands as one of the places in the country that best showcases these qualities. And I greatly hope that you will get the experience of all this throughout your stay in Cebu. This gathering is truly a significant one, for it culminates a year's worth of cooperation and collaboration. As we explore the different parts of the Philippines in holding previous meetings, we also explored new ways to achieve a better and brighter future for the Asia-Pacific region. We began in Clark, Pampanga last January, wherein we first discussed the Cebu Action Plan and gathered ideas and insights about this roadmap. We continued in Tagaytay this March, where amidst a fabled view of the lake and volcano, we agreed on the CAP's 4 pillars on financial integration. Fiscal reforms and transparency, as well as financial resiliency and infrastructure development and financing were also discussed. Then we gathered in Bagak, Bataan in June, where we set out our plans to finalize the Cebu Action Plan ahead of our series of meetings for this week. Just yesterday, here in Cebu, our senior finance officers met on the Cebu Action Plan and worked diligently for more than 12 hours to have emerging final version of the Cebu Action Plan, which we shall discuss today for endorsement to the APEC finance ministers. As we have a final version of the Cebu Action Plan, we take stock on the gains of our common efforts, and we also reflect on the strategic long-term issues. First, we consider how to take advantage of opportunities to sustain and support our robust economic growth and deepen our regional cooperation. And second, we discuss how we can address the challenges that may undermine the gains of our cooperation. The Asia-Pacific region accounted for 1/3 of world output in the year 2000. Today, the region contributes 57% of global output. The region's role as an engine of growth comes from the strong trade and investment linkages across member economies. In fact, intra-regional trade is estimated at 46.5% of world trade today. Given this, it is imperative for APEC to further advance financial integration as a driver for intensified intra-regional trade and investment. We will discuss how we can forward financial integration in the region to make economic growth more inclusive. For example, the geographical fragmentation of the supply chain prevents vast opportunities for small and medium enterprises to increase participation in the regional and global trade. Lowering the cost of sending remittances and expanding financial literacy also promote financial integration. Second, the economic gains of our regional cooperation can be further enhanced through fiscal reforms and transparency. We will discuss how we can plug the holes in the proverbial leaky fiscal bucket and how we can manage fiscal resources more efficiently. Fiscal reforms and transparency not only help ensure fiscal sustainability, but also makes fiscal policy more effective, efficient, and responsive. APEC economies are at particular risk due to its geographical location along the Pacific Ring of Fire. In fact, it has been estimated that 70% of natural disasters that occurred between 2003 and 2013 have hit the Asia-Pacific region. These disasters have a significant implication for public financial management as well. Given this alarming threat, it is critical that APEC economies work together to create means and safeguards against shocks to fiscal resources from natural disasters and other unpredictable events. Finally, while our growth has also come with unprecedented infrastructure development, there are still significant gaps. The Asian Development Bank estimates that the region needs annual financing of around $800 billion for infrastructure development. We recognize the role of the private sector and its big responsibility in playing to unlock finance for infrastructure development. In particular, the public-private partnership mode of financing is seen as a viable option. For this to materialize, bankable projects have to be identified in the pipeline and capital markets developed. All throughout the year, we have been working together to jointly craft the Cebu Action Plan, a living, flexible document outlining strategic measures to address emerging issues and threaten sustainability, and to mobilize resources to secure sustainable and inclusive economic growth and development for the region. I commend the tireless efforts of all our APEC colleagues who have worked this year to hammer out an action plan that embodies our joint aspirations in the 4 pillars. In particular, I thank our colleagues who continued through the night yesterday to hammer out a document that we could all call our own. We hope that efforts of our colleagues will result in a strong foundation on which future finance ministers can build on as we continue to pursue sustainable growth and prosperity in the region. As we begin to bring to a close 1 year's worth of extensive and fruitful discussions through the finalization of the Cebu Action Plan, we realize that this is not the end, but simply the beginning of a brighter future for all APEC economies. I look forward to continued dialogue among our economies, both throughout the duration of this meeting and beyond. Good morning to everyone.
Thank you, Undersecretary Tan. Before we move to session 1, let's hear a few safety announcements.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Mactan Ballroom, Shangri-La's Mactan Resort and Spa. For your safety, there are 3 emergency exits located in this hall, all of which are located to the north. In case of fire or earthquake, security personnel shall escort you to the assembly area located at the open space northeast of the building. Should you need medical assistance, medical personnel are stationed outside this hall, while the clinic is located on the 6th floor at room 6070. For your convenience, the men's and ladies' rooms are located outside this hall towards the west. Thank you and have a good day.
Thank you. Let's start. Oops. Okay.